Look at that look on your face. Damn, you think I have a lot of friends just because of the way I smile? Oh my goodness. Abella, Abella. Hey. Abella, Yeah, you remind me of a girl that I used to know. Her name was Abella. She was a smart, chubby girl. A girl that used to pay full attention in the class. You know, she walked around with this passion about her. You would always know that she wanted to be the best that she can be. Matter of fact, other kids would flock around her to get her insight and perspective. And now there goes Abella feeling like a rock star. Alright. You know, she thought that everyone that came around her had good intentions. But no. Because there is something in all of us that prefers the sweet lies over the bitter truth. Think about it. How many people will stay with you when you no longer serve them? Not many. How many of them will stay when you become incapable of supplying their needs? Not many. You know, they keep you close because you are still useful, because you have something that they need. It could be your energy. I don't know. Maybe it's your skills. It could be your body, your resources, or your status. Or maybe you're just that nice one. You are nice and naive, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Your so-called friends may have gotten you fooled to believe that they love you. They have become masters at knowing exactly what to do to get you to give them what they need. Maybe you are the first person that comes to their mind when tough times comes, and yet they disappear when you need them the most. Wow. Even when you felt that something was off, yet you chose to ignore that feeling. Why? Some of us will make up a bunch of excuses to make ourselves feel good because we don't want to face the fact that we are being used. I am one of those who believe that we all have this need for affection. And some of us get attached in the quest for love and affection to the point of becoming emotionally dependent on others. When Abella heard words like, "You are my sunshine. I cannot live without you, baby. You are the air that I breathe, baby," she get hooked immediately. You know, she feels that she owes you something when you whisper those sweet words into her ears. She become an emotional partner without you committing to her. Yeah. And the more she gave of herself, the more she tries to feel valuable, the more they made her feel disposable, the more the gap widens between you and her. And now she's at a point where she's feeling lost. Look at her, losing herself over someone who doesn't give a about her. It hurts. Damn. I feel for Abella right now. My soul bleeds for Abella. The pain is coming from all the imagination that she had about what they could have accomplished together. Now she's drinking alcohol, she's smoking, and she's going from one party to another. And the gap is still there. The emptiness is still there. Because Abella didn't realize that true interest is measured from the reaction of these receivers when you stop to give that thing that they need from you the most. Abella didn't set any boundaries. She didn't say no when certain demands were made of her. You know, there are people out there who would consciously take advantage of you if you let them take it. There are other people around They will take advantage of you without knowing what they're doing. There's a guy called Chip Dodd. You know, one time he quoted that hurts people hurt other people. They have become a problem to the society because they have not worked on themselves yet. They walk around with unresolved psychological traumas, waiting for collateral damage. Battles going on inside of them. And I tell you, my brother, my sister, you don't want to fall for this kind. Your best bet is to see them. Yeah, you can feel for them, and then you just have to walk away to preserve your peace. Now your heart is crying out, I want to be loved for who I am, and not just because I am serving a specific purpose. Your heart cries, If you ever feel used, then consider closing the door without drama. Just disappear and reprogram your mind to receive peace. Receive the kind of peace of mind that you don't get when you are with them. Because when you're with them, you confuse their presence for love and attention. They used to call you. They will send you gifts and flowers. They will visit you like they needed you. But now they move away without any reason. No more calls, no more visits, and no more gifts. And there you go, thinking that you are the problem. Why? Because you're looking for love and affection? Or because you need validation, the type you didn't get from your parents when you were little? Maybe because you think that someone will stay with you if you gave them everything you got. It is time for you to disappear, because now you know that your worth does not depend on the attention you receive from them, but on the energy that you choose not to give them anymore. Some people do not wish you harm at all. As a matter of fact, they may tell you that they have the best interest for you, that they have the best of intentions for you, but yet you can feel the mental, the physical, and the emotional harm that they do you. And if it is hard for you to leave, then that can only mean that you are deep into the trap. I tell you what the game plan is. Listen to me. The game plan has to change. The plan is to live without feeling guilty. The game plan is to live without apologies. The plan is to live without justification. Yeah.